Hello everybody, it is Clatera1 bringing you another review. This time it's of the SH Monsterarts Birth Version 95 Godzilla. This is from the film Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. This is when Junior absorbs all the radiation from his exploded father and becomes adult Junior. That's pretty much it. You see him for like what 10-15 seconds at the end of the film. That's pretty much it. And you guys will probably notice I'm showing you the back of the box first. That's because, like I said in my other videos, he has a damaged box. And also this figure, I'll save that till you actually see the figure. Now, here's the back of the box. This image right here is what made me buy this figure because I just liked the way you could pose him like that. But mine can't pose like that. And here he is just standing, staring and roaring, shooting his atomic breath, and just staring and kind of growling. And there's Yuji Sakai at the bottom. I believe that's Yuji Sakai, and he's setting up the Godzilla 2000 for his promotional pictures. And SH Monsterarts, Godzilla, SH Monsterarts. And turn it over to this side. Slash effect from the front of the box spills over. We get Godzilla, SH Monsterarts. Image of the figure spills over too. Oh god, I'm regretting this. Other side of the box, as you can see, there's tape. SH Monsterarts, Godzilla, and a picture of the figure right there. Open box continues over, and the front of the box. All smashed in the corner. Don't know what the hell happened with it. And there's tape everywhere. That's fun. This is an ugly box. Image of the figure right here. SH Monsterarts, Godzilla, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. Tamashii Nations, Bandai. Why did I say Bandai? Bandai. Toho symbol for Godzilla 60th anniversary, and the 2014 sticker SH Monsters 95 Toho Pictures Incorporated, and their slogan. And let's get to the top of the box. Let's just get this over with. We get Godzilla top right corner, SH Monsters top left, and we get the slash effect still continuing. My god, this box is terrible. I have to put this box at the very back of my shelf, and all the other figures that I own, their boxes hide this. Because why would you keep this in the open? And this is not a NECA release. This is a Monsterarts release, so of course we get our legal jargon, guys. And you know what? Hey, no one ever takes the time to really get into the legal jargon. SH Monsterarts there. Mine says Bandai Tamashii Nations, Monsterarts Godzilla 95 Birth Version Godzilla vs. Destoroyah action figure. Amazon warehouse deals inspected. Checkmark. Something at Twitter features or Tamashii Nations Japan. Symbol Tamashii JP. And a whole bunch of Japanese. God, I missed the legal jargon, guys, didn't you? That's what NECA is missing. We need more legal jargon from NECA. Alright, let us get away from this abominable box. My god, this thing is an abomination. Get back on your shelf. Bad. And now let's take a look at Godzilla's accessories. First, we'll take a look at his base for his atomic breath. As you can see, it's pretty much the same as the 94 release. This time it's just red instead of blue. And it's really nicely painted. I have to say, I really like the way this thing looks. And as you can see, there's the hole for where you plug in the stand. I don't know what this is really meant to look like. I think it's a cool stand nonetheless, but I don't understand what it's supposed to look like. People say it's water. I have no idea what it's supposed to look like. To me, it looks more like flames, but that's just because of the color. I don't know what the blue one was supposed to be, but hey, who cares? It looks neat. Glad we get it. Glad we get something with it. And let's just sit this right on back here. And, well, you guys already know what a Tamashii stand looks like. So here's the hole. And if you can see that, hopefully my camera will focus. And we're just going to plug this right into the hole. And is that it? That's it. All right. Now let's take a look at his atomic ray right here. Look at that. It's a very cool piece. I have to say I like it. I like the red throughout. I would have liked it more if it was blue, but I understand that they already did the blue with the 94 release. I would love to have the 94 release, but God, people sell that for way too much nowadays. One day I'll end up getting it, maybe. Hopefully I can find a first edition release of the blue atomic ray, because this one just doesn't feel right to me. I'm not a big fan of the red atomic breath that he used. I wasn't a big fan of it for Godzilla 2000 in the movies. I liked when Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, he brought in the blue beam, because I feel that design needed the blue breath attack, not the red. But then again, it was a kind of different design from Godzilla 2000. And Godzilla Jr. never even shot atomic breath, so I don't know why he got this. But hey, whatever. His dad just got 2 maser tanks, but that's about it. And that is it for his accessories. Let's go ahead and bend this. Oh, I'm bending it the wrong way. Try to get this plugged in here. Oh, first off, let me show you where the hole is. That way when you do get this, you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Right there. Do you guys see the hole? Do you see it? Do you see the hole? Alright, good. Now, we are going to plug the atomic breath into the stand and bend it up like that. And voila, there we go. We have his atomic breath on his stand. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. And set this back. We'll use this later in the video, as well as we will also be doing size comparisons. I know I never really do any, but hey, there's a first for something. I tried doing it with Rodan and that was a fail. But anyways, we are gonna look at the figure. Bam, there he is. 95 birth version Goji. And I have to say, he does look really good. I like the way this figure looks. Nothing to do with his looks is why this figure is bad for me. You'll see it later on in the video, maybe. Maybe he'll decide to be good just for you guys. I don't know. But there he is. 95 birth version Goji. He has a great sculpt. I mean, he looks fantastic. The details are amazing. My favorite part about this figure is always going to be his dorsal plates. They look awesome. Other than the 2014 Godzilla, the 90s Godzilla has always been my favorite Godzilla figure. Or Godzilla suit. I just loved the way this suit looked because of the dorsal plates and his face. And he is really, really well sculpted in this figure. I can't believe Yuji Sakai's attention to every detail. I mean, it's amazing. And he's great. He's really good. Now, just to give you guys a little FYI, lately I've been doing my videos to where I start the articulation not from the head up. This video, I'm really gonna try not to mess with his feet too much because his right foot is extremely loose. I'm surprised it's staying on right now. I cannot move it or else it will pop off, and it is extremely hard for me to get it back on. And it's just a really big hassle. So if his foot comes off during this video, I am not going to be putting it back on. So before we get into articulation, let's take a look at his paint. Now, this is just what you see standard with Godzilla. He's that nice charcoal gray throughout. And he's got the charcoal gray on his dorsal plates and a bone white color on his dorsal fins. And I believe he has 3, 4, 5 rows of dorsal plates going all the way to the tip of his tail. And speaking of his tail, look at how long his tail is. Good lord. Yeah, he's got a long tail. And his fingers, I don't know if you can see them, his fingers are bone white too. And his toes are bone white. Now, this Godzilla doesn't have much paint variation, but let's go ahead and take a look inside his mouth. As you can see in his mouth, it's very nicely detailed and very nicely painted. His teeth are a bone white, and his gums and his tongue are red, and everything like that. Really nicely painted. His eyes, I don't know if you can see his eyes. Come on, camera, focus, see his eyes. They're yellow and orangish, I believe, and they look really nice. I have to say this figure looks really great in the face. Now, a lot of people with their original '94 release had a lot of complaints, mainly because of, I believe it was his eyes. I believe his eyes were derpy, but I believe they fixed that in the second edition release. But I believe also the second release did not come with an atomic ray, which sucks. So that's why I'm going to have to try and really find a first edition release. But that's it for his paint and everything. And we also covered his sculpt, so we're done there. But he does look really good. SH Monsterarts has been really consistent with making great figures. This one is not my favorite figure I own. It's not even my second favorite. And it's not because of the flaws it has. I mean, just the figure itself, I love it. It's probably my third favorite figure from Monsterarts. But honestly, my first and second are going to be Godzilla 2014 and Space Godzilla. I mean, those figures look amazing. And yes, there are arguments that say 2014 the tips of his dorsal plate should have been bone white like the classic Godzillas. It would have given him more paint variation, yes, but I don't know how it would look on him. I like that he's charcoal gray throughout. I like that he's meant to look like Mother Nature created him. What would his spines look like? They look like nice, jagged mountains and all that other stuff. It's really cool how they made his design. But this is not 2014 Godzilla's freaking review. Why do I keep bringing him in? Now, we are going to take a look at his articulation, guys. Like I said, my figure is very loose. His torso can barely hold a pose for me. So this time we are going to start with the head. First off, for the head, his jaw can open and close. Nah. And his head can go up and down, but that's mainly with the neck helping. Oh, actually, his head can't move at all on my figure. And for his neck, he can lean to the side, lean to the other side a lot more than he can the other side. He can look very far down and kinda up. And that's it for his neck. Now, for his torso, he's on a double joint, I believe. His torso, the upper body can look pretty far down, and it can push pretty far back too. Yeah, you can kind of just shift the ball joints around, and he popped off. Oh no. Okay, and you can go side to side, lean side to side, twist side to side, all that good stuff right there. And yeah, and he also has a lower torso joint which can make him look even higher up, but like I said, mine does not stay. He just constantly likes to droop. But it can make him twist and turn and all that good stuff right there. Mainly all my figure's lower torso is good for is making him look even further down. But that's it for his torso. And moving on to his arms. His arms are very nicely articulated. They can go up, they can go a full 360, and his arms, he has a bend at the elbow. His hands can tilt up and down pretty far, actually. Like, look at him. His hands should not be able to do that. And they can twist and turn, and his elbows are on a swivel, and he has a double joint here at the mid shoulder, I believe. And that's it for his arm articulation. Now his legs. And his legs are what I really have a problem with on my figure. Let me get him in here. As you can see, you can kick him out. You can bend it. Yep. Not bothering to put his leg back on, guys. I will do the other leg just for you. It can go, I think, a full... Oh my god, this figure sucks, guys. Why does my figure suck? Also, if you'll notice, his leg, look how loose that is. Yeah, his leg is way too loose. It can kick up about that high. It can bend at the knee very slightly on my figure, and his feet can tilt, and they can twist and turn. And that's all I'm going to do for his feet right now. This figure really bums me out that he is so poor for me. He does not like to do anything for me. I barely play with this figure. Well, I mean, I don't play with the figures at all. I mean, I barely handle this figure because he is not good enough for me to handle right now. Now, let me bring you around to his tail. His tail is the best. It is the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, bomb, bomb. And it's long. And as you can see, he's got a lot of joints in here which can really make his tail really move. He can go side to side. He has a lot of joints, but mine are kind of stiff. And unlike the 2014, it can hold a pose, but like the NECA, it can hold a pose. And you can also get the nice S shape out of him if you work the joints a little bit well. And look at that nice S shape. Yeah, his tail is great, and it... Oh my god, I give it praise, and what does it do? Hang on, I gotta put his tail back on. Good lord. I completely forgot how his tail goes on. Oh, I found it. Bear with me, guys. I told you this figure was bad. Well, I'm sure if you guys have him, I'm sure he's great. Look at him. He has no freaking foot right now. My god. But that's really all I'm going to get into for his articulation, because that's it for his articulation. Now, like I said before, I said I was going to get him to use his atomic ray. So, all we're going to do is make him look up, open his mouth, because his mouth really likes to be stiff, and get his atomic breath, line it up. What you can do is if you kind of put it into his mouth a little bit more, it fully fits into his mouth, and so you don't even need to stand. So, you see? He's like, ha, 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 ha. But, yeah. That's basically pretty much what you can do with it. Let me find the hole again. I didn't even see it, but damn, I'm good. And that's him with his atomic breath accessory. It does look really good. I would love to have the blue effect with him. Hopefully one day I can get it. That would be awesome. Now let's take a look at size comparisons. And here he is next to the 2014 Godzilla. And I have to say, they look really well together. But my Godzilla 2014 is kind of hunched. But look at them. They do look great together. Now let's bring in the help of another figure. And of course, it's going to be Space Godzilla. Look at him. They look really great together. And this was my review of the 95 birth version Goji. I'm sorry that I had a lot of problems with him, but I told you to expect this, guys. He is not that great for me. This is Clatera1 signing out. My next review will be on my, not of a Monsterarts, but it'll be of my Bandai 12-inch tall Mecha Godzilla. And I will see you guys next review. Thank you for watching. Bye.